Hello, folks. Welcome to today's football predictions on Betcraft. All right, it's another very beautiful day, beautiful Wednesday morning, and we look at our football games again today. Yesterday, we had a very good day. Every one of us enjoyed victory, both the ones on the pre games and the ones on the VIP. We all enjoyed lots of victory. The whole games that was predicted yesterday was actually quite successful. Everywhere, 100%. And kudos to those of us who took part in yesterday's games, and congratulations to all of you. And today we are going again, and hopefully we're going to repeat the success of yesterday today. All right, we are having a good run, quite for the past few days, and hopefully our run continues. All right, so today we will have our games lined up, and we'll be looking at it in a short while. But I want to urge you to remember to join our VIP social group. We'll be putting out games that I believe to be closer to sanity or coming out correctly. Join the VIP group. Look at this video. Anywhere you see join, or also check the description of this very video. You always see the link to join our VIP special group. All right. That being said, without further ado, we head to the business of today, and we'll be starting our games today with a match, international friendly match, where we have a Pennyballs who will be up against Matty Town. All right, these are Welsh teams, and but when we look at the stats for each of these two sides, we see that Pennyballs in the last six have seen 4 victories and a draw, as well as 1 loss. And the away side, Matty Town have won 3 games out of the last 6 matches that they had, but they've also lost 3 out of those 6 matches. When you look at how they fared from home and away perspective, you can see that Pennyballs have actually won 6 matches in the last 10 home games. They've also had 4 draws as well. And away side, Matty Town, on the other hand, won 5 matches from away. They've also had 3 draws as well as 2 losses. Okay, and quite noticeable is the fact that they score lots of goals. The last home game for Pennyballs saw them winning Pennyballs by 3 goals to winning their match by 3 goals to 1 on that very because that tells they score a lot of goals. And the away side, on the other hand, also the last 5 away games that they had produced over 2.5. They score and as well as concede. And the last time they met, it was a 3-0 victory for their away side. But here is a friendly match, and we definitely expect to see a lot of goals in this friendly match. And it is either side of these two to win, but we're going to see a lot of goals over 2.5. So 12 and over 2.5, that's what we're going for in this very one. 12 and over 2.5. That's a verdict, okay? And it takes us to the next game. It is in Finland. First division in Finland, we'll have VPS will be coming up against Hakka. Okay, we look at stats for each of these two sides. You can see that for VPS, the home side, it is 2 victories in the last 6 games and 2 draws, as well as 2 losses. And away side, on the other hand, Hakka also winning 2 games, 2 draws, as well as 2 losses in the last recent 6 matches that they have so far. When you look at how they fared from home and away perspective, you can see that VPS, the home side, last 10 home games, I've seen them winning 5 games and 2 draws in the last 10 home matches. They've also lost 3 out of those. And Hakka, their away side, have managed 2 victories. They've also had 5 wins, 5 draws rather, and 3 losses. Okay, but also what you've mentioned is the fact that Hakka is a side that have been experiencing lots of goals in the last 10 away matches that they had. They've had a lot of goals. Okay, and over 2.5 have been featured quite prominent in the recent games for both sides. And here we are going for over 2.5, knowing that the last 10 meetings between the two sides produced over 2.5 9 times out of the last 10 meetings between the two sides. So we're going for minimum of 3 goals to occur in this one, over 2.5. That's valid for that very encounter. And we head to the next, also in Finland. A lot of games we have today are on in Finland. And today in Finland, the Waikonen League will have Atlantis who will facing Tamper United. Okay, and we started looking at each of these matches, each of these teams in the last recent games that they had. You see for Atlantis, the home side have won 2 matches and a draw in the last 6 games. They've also lost 3 games out of those 6 matches that they have so far. And Tamper United, the away side, winning once and drawing 2, but also losing 3 matches in the last 6 recent encounters. And when you look at how these two teams fared from home and away perspective, you can see for Atlantis, the home side, they've actually managed to achieve 4 victories in the last 10 home matches. They've also had 1 draw, and they've lost 5 matches out of the last 10 home games that they have so far. And away side, Tamper United have won 4 matches from away. They've also had 1 draw, losing 5 games as well in the last 10 away matches that they have. But also quite noticeable is the fact that the last 3 away games that they had, saw them losing all 3 away games, Tamper United. And for the home side, Atlantis winning the last 2 home matches that they have so far, you know. And when you look at how the two teams fared on head-to-head basis, the last time both teams met, how did it go? You could see that the last meeting between two sides saw Atlantis winning from away. That's what happened in April of this very year, and Atlantis won on that very occasion by 2 goals to 0 against Tamper United away. All right, but we have records for the last 3 meetings for both sides, and each of those 3 meetings saw Atlantis winning against Tamper United. So uh, it is more likely that the home side will take the day in this one, but we expect to see the home side either win or draw in this very encounter. So home win or draw, that's our value for that very encounter. All right, we head to the next for today. It is in Latvia, first division, where we have Meta, who will be coming up against Tukums and Tukums Football Club, rather. And when you look at recent performances for each of these two sides, you see that for Meta, the home side, they have only managed 2 draws in the last 6 matches. They both have lost 4 matches out of those. And Tukums, on the other hand, the away side, winning just 1 match, also having 1 draw, but have lost 4 games out of the last 6 recent matches that they have so far. When you look at the performances from home and away perspective, for both sides, you could see that for the home side, Meta, it is 3 victories and 3 draws in the last 10 home matches. They've also lost 4 matches out of those 10 home games that they have so far. And the away side, Tukums, playing from away, out of the last 10 away matches, they have been able to achieve just 1 victory. In the last 10 away matches, they've also had 2 draws out of those, but have lost 7 games in the last 10 away matches that they had. All right, and when we look at the last time head-to-head performance between the two sides, you could see that Tukums won the last meeting between these two sides, winning by 2 goals to 0 against Meta. But on that occasion, Tukums played from home. That was in May of this very year. And again, the last time Meta played from home, which was in March of this very year, we saw them beating Tukums by 3 goals to 2. Yeah, okay, and we've always seen that all the time Meta played from home, they have not lost against Tukums, especially when they are playing from home. So out of the last 10 meetings between the two sides, okay, we've seen the Meta playing 5 times from home, and each of those 5 times that they had from home, they either win or draw, when playing from home. Meta. So here we're going for the home side to not lose outrightly against Tukums. So it is a Meta, the home side, to either win or draw in this very encounter. That's all valid for that very game, okay? And that concludes it for us today on Betcraft. We wish you the best of luck and hope your ticket goes green. All right, remember the rest of these games that we have will be in our VIP special group, and try and find a way to subscribe to those to that special group so that you have access to these games. All right, look at around this video anywhere you see join, or you check the description, you can see the link where you can join our VIP special group. All right, tomorrow is another day. We'll be back with our predictions, but until that time, keep winning.